barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, Houston is coming together. A few people have reached out to me and given me some barbershops. And hopefully everything will be squared off by June 1st. And yeah, feel free if you want to donate. Shout out to, I had my first donation yesterday. I genuinely appreciate you. I don't know if you want me to say your name, but you know who you are. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, King. So I got a whole bunch of nigga warriors in my comment section, right? And I get this from time to time, and I'm just going to address it how I feel about the word nigga. Let me explain something, and this is just my mantra. I don't care if you disagree. And if you agree with me, I say thank you. I don't hold it against you how you feel about the N-word. But let me explain this. The word Jesus, listen to me very carefully. The word Jesus has done more harm to our culture, to our black people, to our black men, to our black children, to our black women, to our Mexican men, to our Mexican women, to our Mexican children than the word nigga, okay? I don't let a white man tell me, I don't let him give power to my words or as much as I can. We have to assimilate to some degree, so I don't want to make this a debate. But I refuse to allow white people to infringe upon my culture as much as I can. All right? And for them to say that I can't use a word or change the definition of a word, fuck you. And if you believe with that, as I'm on Obama Boulevard. But I'm being as genuine as I can be. I love the word nigga. I will never stop using it. It is a term of endearment. Just like we change the definition of bad. Just like women change the definition of bitch. Just like, you understand what I'm saying? I have that right. You can't tell me what to and what not to use. If I don't use the word, what the white man gonna say I sound articulate? Man, fuck you. I ain't about none of that shit. I respect people who don't use the N-word. I respect people who use the N-word. But I don't crucify them. I don't condemn them. I don't think nothing wrong with them. Stop using the word Jesus. Stop worshiping that white motherfucking poster. How the fuck how the fuck are you in church? And you got a funeral home on one side of the fan, a black funeral home on one side of the fan, and a white Jesus on the other side. Man, fuck you. Fuck all that. All these nigga, I'm trying to, what Black Fight fans say? Oh man, nigga word warriors. I don't know, man, but I ain't on that. I ain't on that. But I will say this: I'm comfortable with how you feel, but I'm not changing. I'm not changing. If my son wants to use the N-word, he can use the N-word. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not hell bent on that shit. I'm genuinely not. You know what I mean? Every person in my life that uses the N-word around me basically loves me. I'm being real. I don't hang around people that, I mean, I hang around the same 8-9 people every day. You know, so, I mean, I'm just being real. I love the N-word. If you want to stop, I want to, oh, it's good. Someone just sent me a barbershop right now as I'm speaking. Appreciate you. So if it makes you feel uncomfortable or it makes you cringe, I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing for who I am. You understand what I'm saying? Jay-Z said it best. Go listen to that Jay-Z interview about Oprah. Oprah doesn't use the N-word and Jay-Z loves the N-word. All right? So we gonna make this word cool again. The same way the white man didn't allow dunking in the NBA because they couldn't do it. Remember? Guess what? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar couldn't dunk in college. Why? Because the white man couldn't do it. Why is there a zone in the NBA? Because them Europeans can only shoot and can't play defense. Come on, man. I'm not adapting. Stop adapting. Stop allowing them to infringe on your mindset and your daily lifestyle and your daily living and your daily thinking. Fuck this white supremacy shit. And man, I'm not saying I'm right to you. I'm right to me. And I'm going to live and I'm going to abide by this shit. You know what I mean? It's like
I'm going to give you a great definition of white supremacy so you can have a great visual, right? Nipsey Hussle is a hero, right? Nipsey Hussle has Nipsey Hussle Square. They're going to celebrate him. But they put his friend in jail for being around him because he was on parole. If it wasn't for the public outcry, that man would still be in prison. They changed the rules. NEGUS, you were a king in Africa. They changed the rules. Maybe they manipulated the language and told us we wasn't supposed to say that word. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about why you need affirmative action to go to college? Stop letting these white people tell you what to think and how to think. The only reason why nigga is a bad word, because a white man called you that. But if I call you that, I hate you, right? Come on, man. Y'all mindset be all fucked up, upside down, left, right, BA, select, start. You got 20 motherfucking contra white men in your head telling you what to do and how to do it and when to do it and why should you do it. Stop saying the word Jesus. Shit. Your ass paying tithes on the building fund for the last 25 years. Your pastor fucking every woman in church. Living off of your tithes. Has a Mercedes. And yet you've been on a fixed income for 35 years. Ask your grandma why she's still living the same lifestyle for 30 years. Ask her. Ask her why she's still struggling to pay her tithes. Ask her why her grandchildren are paying her electricity bill. Ask her why her fucking children are paying her rent or her mortgage. Ask her. But yet and still, she's faithful to white Jesus. She's faithful. It's going to be the same eulogy. She was a good woman. She paid her tithes. She was a faithful member of this church. God bless her soul. May she rest in peace. That's it. Make a fucking difference in your community. We having small talk, angry conversation over words. Make a difference in your community. If you got to use the word nigga to relate to that gangbanger, use the word nigga to relate to that gangbanger. If you gotta use stocks and bonds to relate to that motherfucker on the other corner in your neighborhood, use stocks and bonds. We ain't whatever you gotta use it. That's why Nipsey Hussle was so influential. You nigga, you know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? I don't stress out, nigga. Weight on my shoulders, I bring the best out, nigga. Poke your chest out, nigga. I know I said it backwards and upside down, but you get my point. I'm a king whether I use the word nigga in the conversation or whether I don't. I love that fucking word. And guess what I'm going to use about 200 times a day? That word nigga. Deal with it. Whether I sing it in a song or whether I say it to a person, whether I say it in my mind. I love the word, and it ain't changing. But here's my challenge to you. Think about this for real, for real. What word is holding you back more? Jesus or nigga? I'm going to say this again. What word is holding you back more? Jesus or nigga? If you go to a black church and your pastor thinks Jesus is white, why are you there? Better yet, if you go to a black church and there's no representation of a black God, why are you there? Besides the preacher. Oh, he's going to say, oh, it doesn't matter. Pay your fucking tithes. Right? Right? I'm just being real with you guys. You read the same book that everyone else reads, right? Hair like wool, skin like bronze. But the motherfucker's white on your fan! Stupid motherfuckers, man. See, the great thing about me is I'm a truth seeker. I read, I write, I watch YouTube videos, I listen to people. So you can't pull the wool over my eyes. You can't tell me Jesus is white. You can't tell me Christopher Columbus was a hero. Alright? You can't tell me the nigga discovered America. How the fuck can you discover something when people are present? You can't tell me that the Louisiana Purchase was a great purchase. They bamboozled, railroaded.
man, come on, man. All right. You know what I mean? Find out why Texas is the Lone Star State. Look up that definition, beyond the definition, and come back to my fucking, man. We've been bamboozled and brainwashed beyond our own even comprehension and or understanding. Jesus is black. Civilization became from black, which makes you the original man, the original woman. Abide by it, and it's okay. You can love your white brothers. I have great white friends. This ain't an indictment on every white person in the world. I have no emotions as it relates to white people if you're not my friend. I'm emotionless. People call it heartless. No, because I'd rather put my emotions where it has value. Why would I put emotions in something that does not have value? You know what I mean? I'm just being real with you guys. Anyways, man, I need you to have a conversation with yourself today. Have a real conversation with yourself. What word has done more harm to your community, to your household? Jesus, the word Jesus, or the word nigga? You sit down and have this conversation with yourself, you're going to be so hurt. How you done donated all your tithes to a white Jesus the past 20 years and ain't got nothing in return. Grandma still living in the same apartment. Right? Meanwhile, this nigga on YouTube, for all intents and purposes, I believe I'm empowering the culture. I'm not speaking for every black man. That's one thing I will never ever do or claim to do. I'm speaking for me, how I view the world. There are 10 billion ways to live as a man in this world. I'm only giving you one way that's worked for me. The one way that's worked for me is you manipulate white people. You take what they give you and you maximize what you have. All right, stop placing your life savings, your life works in the hands of another man and how they perceive you and how they want to manipulate. Anyway, this is too much, man. I don't stress out, nigga. I poke my chest out, nigga. Weight on my shoulders, bring the best out, nigga. That word nigga is the weight of the world on your shoulders, huh? But Jesus, barbershop conversation, man. Houston, we up. June 29th. We in this motherfucker, all right? We in here. So, anyways, man, I love and support y'all. Thank you for the first donation. The link will be in the description box. Cash App, PayPal. We rolling. We gonna touch that city. Every city I go to, I want to touch it. I want to leave an impression. I want to empower and encourage and strengthen that community somehow, some way. Whether I give away tickets or whether we can do a barbershop conversation giveaway, whether we can cut some hairs, whether we do an empowerment brunch. Your ideas are as important as mine. So if you got suggestions and you live in Baltimore and you think we could do something in Baltimore, let's fucking do it. All right, so hit me up. Thank you, and let's get this work. So I'm off to the gym, nigga. I'm about to poke my chest out, nigga. I'm about to get this weight off my chest, nigga, because it's gonna bring the best out, nigga. I'm going. Peace.